I'm pleased with the way we've practiced. I mean, some days a little better than others, obviously, but our guys have been pretty consistent about working to improve. And you know, I've seen some improvements specifically offensively with our skilled players. Our quarterbacks and receivers have gotten better. Have worked out well together. Defensively, we're solid. We're still coming together as a unit. But overall, I've been pleased with their progress this preseason. But you know, then once we get ready to play a game, we'll see how things play out that way, obviously. Yeah, we're playing against a very, very established program at Maryland. They've got great tradition up there. They attract outstanding players, outstanding athletes, and playing up there will be tough. And you know, again, you don't know what to expect. They've got new coaches, and you don't know what kind of schemes you're going to see offensively and defensively. So you basically get your team ready. You hope your team knows what they're supposed to do, and they play hard, and then they can make adjustments. Well, the reason we play, you know, see, I still go back to the 1A type of thing I call them, but you know, we play those every year is because when players come back for the reunions 5 and 10 years away, they're always talking about the North Carolina game or the Virginia game or the Georgia game or, you know, whatever, you know, situation like that. And these are the games that stay with them for the rest of their lives. So, you know, we talk a player about recruiting him to William & Mary. We talk about getting a great opportunity for a great education, an opportunity to compete for a conference championship, and an opportunity once a year to try themselves out and challenge themselves against a bigger school, a bigger program, and a bigger stadium at their place and see what you can do. And that's, to me, that's all part of their college football experience. Well, what we do is not concern ourselves so much with them. I mean, you get to a certain point, but don't let that take away from what you know that you're supposed to be doing. I mean, you know, they can't have any control over whether you line up right or whether you line up in the right position or you know your assignments. That's not their issue. You know, we got to take care of the things that we can control and play hard and then go from there. Brent showed his experience. You know, he played down the stretch for us last year and got better and better each game he played. And finally, the last game of the year against Richmond, he played very well. And you know, as we went through spring practice and when we started to cut it down between he and Ortiz, Brent was making good decisions. He got the ball out quick. He got it to the right receivers. He was making decisions on when to throw it away and when to run and when to do things right. So again, I just think his experience kind of finally caught up, and he was able to use that in situations. So again, it comes down to decision making. Well, not having Dante, I mean, we're talking about a dynamic player. Dante was just all over the field and just a very strong force, and you know, not having him will hurt us. It will. Luke Rhodes is a fine player, and he'll get in and play, but you know, it takes away also a little bit of depth for sure at the linebacker spot. I hope so. That's what I said. That's why I talked about the quarterbacks and receivers getting better, because I feel like our offensive line is solid. I think they play well together. They're big, they're strong, they know how to play. And again, I think we've got to ride that on in, whether it's a running game or whether it's a passing game. We've got to, you know, we've got to be able to move it around a little bit more offensively. And we can't, you know, we've got to win the turnover battle too. I mean, we can't go into, especially a game like this, and go negative side on the turnovers. We got to get some from them, and we've got to be very, very conscious about hanging on to the ball.